Hi everybody, it's Carl here from Comic Culture and the Game Store in Lincoln in England, and today I thought we'd have a look at the Quicksilver Hero Pack for Marvel Champions from Fantasy Flight Games. They've just released Quicksilver and Wanda, Scarlet Witch, who obviously is pretty hot at the moment with her new TV show. I'm just going to take you through the ID card and the basic 15 card deck, just so you can get a feel for what this hero can do and, you know, whether you like him or not. So let's have a look what's inside. Okay, well, the first thing you get to see obviously is the hero side of the card, and this is Quicksilver. Quicksilver, obviously known for being fast. He's the Marvel equivalent of DC's Flash, I guess. So he's got Thwart 1, Attack 1 and Defense 1. All pretty basic, but still, you know, nothing that you're going to write home about, but handy. He's an Avenger, which is great. He's got a hand size of 5 and 9 hit points. So, you know, not amazing. Hand size of 5 is maybe pretty average, I suppose, but a little bit limiting. The important thing is super speed. Response, after you use one of his basic powers, you ready him. Anything where you can ready someone seems pretty amazing to me. You can only do this once a phase, but that's only his super speed responsibility once a phase. Now you might think with Thwart 1, Attack 1 and Defense 1, well, readying him isn't much cop, but there is lots of ways of increasing him. On the back side, we've got his alter ego, Pietro Maximoff. Recovery of 3, which is fine. He's got super powered siblings ability. You can discard 2 cards from your hand and draw 2 cards. If you've got Wanda Maximoff in 3, you can draw 3 cards. Limit once per round. That's a pretty handy ability. It's always nice to be able to cycle through your deck and find what you want. Bearing in mind, you do need to remember that if you start cycling through your deck, you may get, if you empty it, you will get another encounter card. However, you'll see later on there are ways of reducing that risk. So just nice, just the ability to get through new cards is great, and he's got a hand size of 6 as well, so you've got plenty of choice. Next, you've got his sister, Scarlet Witch. She's got a Thwart of 1, an Attack of 1, which again, pretty slim. She's an ally, obviously, in this pack. She becomes as a hero in her own pack. She's got a health of 3, which is solid, if not spectacular. But she's got a great interrupt. When you use one of her basic powers, you discard the top card of the encounter deck. For each boost icon discarded this way, she gets +1 to that power for this use. So if you do a thwart or you do an attack, you could potentially easily get a +2 on that. So thwart 3, attack 4 even, you know, using the encounter deck against yourself. So that seems pretty good. I think she'll find that with the team up of them, she's a very handy card to have. The next one is Always Be Running. This is a 1-cost event card, and it simply says hero action, ready Quicksilver. So obviously you've got to be on your hero side, but you just get to ready him. It's just amazing. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those in the deck. Quicksilver, you're going to get to use Quicksilver again and again and again. The next thing you've got is Double Time, a 2-cost event card, and you get to use 2 hero abilities. Either deal 2 damage to an enemy or remove 2 threat from a scheme. Now you can do deal 2 damage twice, or you can do remove 2 threat twice, whichever way you like it really. It's a very flexible card. It allows you to mop up minions, or if there's multiple schemes out, you know, finish off a couple of side schemes, things like that. I think that's going to be very handy. It's 2 cost, so it's not too expensive, and I think it's a very practical card, and it's not an attack. Okay, 2 of those in the deck. Next one is Maximum Velocity. It's a 2-cost event card again, superpower card. You can only use one of them a phase, but it gives you +2 thwart, +2 attack, +2 defense. Okay, now you remember how Quicksilver can ready and go again and again and again. This is the card that's going to make him superb. I mean, attacking for 6 with Quicksilver, just with his inbuilt ability. You get 2 of those. Speed Cyclone, cost X, stun X enemies. You're getting overwhelmed. I think this is going to be handy if you're playing solitaire, or if you're playing with a team with other guys. You're going to be able to basically bounce a lot of guys and slow them down. Very handy. Serval Industries, 1-cost unique support. Alter ego action this time. Exhaust Serval Industries, shuffle 2 Quicksilver cards from your discard pile into your deck. So remember what I was saying before about drawing 2 cards, discarding 2 cards, or drawing 3 cards in fact. This allows you to get the good cards constantly back in your hand. It basically makes your discard pile part of your deck that you can look through. Very good. Next you've got Basic Upgrade, Accelerated Reflex, cost 2, gives you +1 defense. Nothing really to complain about. It's handy. Nothing special, but good with his other abilities. 3 cost upgrade, Friction Resistance. After you ready Quicksilver, ready this card. Exhaust Friction Resistance, generate a mental resource. Now, you're going to hopefully be readying Quicksilver many times in a turn. That's what the deck's based around, so you're going to get lots of free resources. So once you've got this on the table, very handy. Next one, Hyper Perception, similar to the earlier one. 2 cost upgrade, but this time you get +1 thwart. And then finally, Reinforced Sinew, 2 cost upgrade, gets you +1 attack. Again, solid if not spectacular. I think Quicksilver is going to play just as you would expect Quicksilver to play. He's going to be fast, he's going to get lots of goes, and he's going to be very interesting. Okay, bye.